All right, let's get to the meat of it. Did Angel Reese say that they were going to walk out, lock out, hold out if they didn't get paid what they want? We got to look into this. Call to play.
Quit calling the plays, all right?
You got to listen and you got to execute.
I already feel good about me. I'm good.
Just call it.
What's going on? This is Coach Marcus Pro Fan Talk, and everybody's losing their shit because they're saying that Angel Reese is calling for a lockout for the new CBA. So immediately I'm like, hold on. Let's get some context. So let's see what she said right off the bat. It was during on her podcast, Unapologetically Angel, with Dejanay Carrington. So let's take a listen.
Yeah, the CBA is coming up. I can't wait.
Girl, y'all benefited from everything. Y'all youngins benefited from NIL.
What does that mean? We deserve more.
Okay, so Dejanay's talking about everything, all the money that they can make now. Just didn't exist when Carrington was in college and coming up. And you hear that a lot, but that's just the way things have evolved. Interestingly enough, Angel saying they deserve more. And this is where, me personally, this is just my opinion, this is where things get a little shaky. Because it's all about supply and demand. At the end of the day, we still talking about business. Only last year and this year has the WNBA been in this situation where the demand has been that great. Wasn't like that in the past. Last year, let's be real, it was mostly Caitlin Clark. This year, I think it's going to be a little bit different. People are going to be looking to see Angel Reese. People are going to be looking to see Paige Beckers wherever she goes. It'll be a little bit more interesting, and the demand is going to be a little bit more. So you're just getting to that point. Let's continue.
Of course,
Everybody.
I agree.
Everybody.
I agree with that.
But we got to get paid the consequences.
Right.
There, we got to get it up.
Y'all gotta
like
do
y'all.
something. Y'all gotta do something.
But the women coming in, not this year.
So Dejanay is saying that they got to do something. I didn't quite understand that. I'm guessing she's saying that the new rookies, they getting all of this money, they have to do something, like almost like they didn't earn it. You know what I mean? Like they skated through and didn't have to do anything to get it. That's the sense I get. So maybe not. I don't know. But again, that's the way the game is played. That's the way business is. You got to play the game, and the game ain't fair, period. And I've said this before, the WNBA wanted all of this attention, and they got it. But there's an ugly side to it that you got to deal with. This is part of it. The new people come in, they're going to get all the benefits that you've been working so hard for, and you can't begrudge them. You can't begrudge them. In my opinion, that was one of the biggest issues that everybody was having with Caitlin Clark, because she was getting all of the attention, and a lot of people was jealous. Let's continue.
But next year, because the ones coming this year will still be on the rookie contract again.
Mm-hmm.
The ones that the year after, they're going to get more. They probably going to be making more than us.
That's the way it goes. You trying to advance. Every year it gets better. In the NFL, the salary cap keeps increasing. If the salary cap goes up, that means you can pay your players more money. Are the guys, the veterans that's been in the league 8 to 10 years, are they a little upset because now these young guys are getting money? Yeah, but they understand that's the way that it goes. And the funny thing about the WNBA is they not used to this. They moving too fast. So you got to slow it down.
I've been in the meetings. They are.
I need to get in the field.
You need to come to the
I
meetings.
gotta get in the meetings because I'm hearing like, they don't give us. If y'all don't give us what we want, like, we sitting out.
That's a possibility for real.
Yeah.
It was.
Let's run that back, please. Let's run that back.
Because I'm hearing like, they don't give us. If y'all don't give us what we want, like, we sitting out.
Possibility.
Yeah, that is what she said. She said we sitting out. So okay, so let's break this down, right? First of all, she wasn't in the meetings. She just said it. She was not in the meetings. And let me say this. Let me be 100% saying this to Angel Reese. Be careful. Because when you're talking about CBAs, collectively bargained agreements, collective is the key word we want to focus in on. Anytime you mention anything, it's almost like you speaking for everybody. Be careful because you're not. You haven't even been to the meetings. You said that. Now, the second part, she said, I've been hearing. So no, Angel Reese didn't say this is what we're going to do. What she said was, I'm hearing. First of all, she said she didn't go to the meetings. Then secondly, she said, I am hearing that if we don't get what, so she hearing what somebody else said. But again, be careful. And this, again, this is my opinion. You dipping into these conversations, stuff that y'all get into in Unrivaled, and who are the player reps on each team. Most of them are probably down in Unrivaled, so they're talking, and she's probably privy to some of those conversations. But you haven't been to the meetings. So when you say stuff like that and you done already put it out there, why I'm making this video, why it's been 100 other videos, they taking what you say as to what everybody in the league is saying. And they're 100% wrong. Yes, clearly you said, I am hearing, like I heard that. Like it didn't come from you, but you have heard it. That's exactly what she said. So no, it is not coming from her. Anybody that's saying, putting that information out, that Angel Reese is saying this, that, or the other, you 100% wrong, and stop playing. All you got to do is listen to the conversation, get the proper context. But the way we do things these days, you got a lot of people that don't do their homework. They want to go off of what they heard or what they saw on Twitter. You got to listen to the conversation and get the correct context. She did not say that's what she was going to do. She said she heard. Keep it a buck. Angel, you got to be careful. The minute you put something out there, you speaking for everybody in the league, because all these decisions are going to affect everybody, and everybody's not going to like the decisions that are made. I'm somebody in the NFL, so I know what the CBA does and the good things and the bad things, and it's a give and take. It's a quid pro quo. You give some, you get some. Give a little, you take a little. So it's not like we just going to demand what we want, and it don't work that way. You haven't been to the meetings. You've never been into a collectively bargained agreement, or you've never been in that situation. So slow down and be careful, because you putting out a narrative now that that's not what you want to do, because you speaking from a position of, just like Dejanay Carrington said, you got NIL money. You got a lot of things. You got a financial backing that a lot of these veterans did not have. And a lot of these veterans don't have unless they go overseas and do all of these other things that Unrivaled is trying to help. So you got to be careful when you say that, because you speak from a position that didn't exist 5-6 years ago. Everybody else ain't got all of this money in the bank. They ain't got McDonald's money. They ain't got State Farm money. They ain't got CarMax money. All the players in the league ain't got that. So when you got to be very careful when you're talking about sitting out, because everybody ain't sitting on money. Everybody don't get paid to wear dresses going to the Met Gala. Hello. So be careful. But to the main point, no, Angel Reese did not say this is what we are going to do. What she said was she heard it. Let's be clear about that.